colleagues of mine, Ms. Weronika Śmielewska, who will introduce the university, our diversity, and then we will go on with the requirements for admission as well as for arrival. Okay, let's start.
Okay, thank you, Mieczysław. So, my name is Weronika. I work together with my colleagues in the International Relations Office of the University of Lodz. And we are located in Poland, in one of the biggest countries of the Europe and also the European Union. And as you can see on the first slide that we have here, we are big university and we are diverse university. And what is important is maybe some numbers to start with. We are very proud to be one of the leading universities in Poland in terms of international students. Every year we are in the top 4. The recent ranking placed us in the 3rd place, so right after 2 biggest universities in Poland. So I suppose that's quite big achievement, and it also shows that international students, international candidates are essential part of our community. Right, university diversity. This is a program, idea, maybe even kind of motto of the University of Lodz. And we came up with this idea already a few years ago because at one point we thought that it would be good to, let's say, make our diverse community more visible at the university, more visible in the city. And it's thanks to our international students. As of now, there are there are students of about 95 nationalities studying at the University of Lodz, and we are very proud of that. We built this academic community around the values such as respect for cultural, religious, or community identities, also social sensitivity. And we believe that we are a tolerant, engaged, and responsible university. So these are definitely the words that describe us. And hopefully, if you decide to join us, you will see it firsthand. Some quick information, so that to give you a basic idea of our institution. We are a public university. We were founded in 1945. As of now, we have more than 2,000 academic staff, and the number of students, total number of students, both Polish and international, is a bit over 23,000. So as you can see, the ratio of academic staff to students is quite good. Yeah, so our academic staff, the numbers of our academic staff allows us to pay attention to also some individual inquiries and how you are doing during your studies. We are leading in Poland in terms of international students. As I said in the beginning, we have over 1,000 students who are studying in English, totally in English, because we have degrees taught entirely in this language. So if you are not sure if you need to know Polish language to study at University of Lodz, you don't need to. Of course, once you are here, it would be great to pick up some basic words, to feel more comfortable in the city, in the country. But we require knowledge of English. Polish is not necessary. We are also visible in the QS World University rankings. And total, we have 13 faculties. Faculties which are like those units, entities, which are running all the degrees. So I think this number also shows you that there will be plenty of degrees to choose from. You may wonder why to choose University of Lodz and why our students chose us. These are the answers that we got from our actual students and graduates. First of all, we have a great location. Poland is in the center of Europe and Lodz is in the center of Poland. So it's not only easy to reach our city, but it's also a great place to start traveling if you wish. We have modern study offer, also taught in English. I think we have quite attractive tuition fee. It's not that expensive comparing to other European countries. We offer mobility exchange with a grant, with a scholarship. So every student of University of Lodz, regardless of the citizenship, can apply for a special scholarship, which is called Erasmus. And within the scholarship, you can spend part of your studies, for example, one semester in our partner university in Europe. We have very affordable costs of living. If you check the cost of living, for example, in Warsaw or in Krakow, they are much higher than in the city of Lodz. So that's definitely an advantage for us. We have student-friendly atmosphere, not only at the uni, but also in the city, because we have other higher education institutions here as well. So the student community is quite big in the city. And of course, there are job possibilities for students and for graduates, which is a city where there are many international companies that are very eager to, for example, offer you some practice to start with, and with the best candidates, they later simply decide to hire them. Yeah. So we have also like a career office, but probably we'll tell you more about it in a moment. Right, so let's move. My colleague will take over here, I suppose.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Veronica, for your presentation, for your part. So, dear candidates, welcome you again. My name is Justina. I am the admission officer in the International Relations Office at the University of Lodz. And I will tell you something about our country, about Poland, some main facts and figures. So, as you can see on the chart, the population of Poland is 38 millions. So it's hard to say in comparison to other countries whether it's a big country or not. Depends, of course. Official language in Poland is Polish, but there is no need to worry because English is the most popular foreign language in Poland, and many people speak English here, so you don't have to worry that you will have some problems with communication. But you should be prepared for different seasons in Poland, because in Poland we have sometimes very cold winters, up to minus 20 degrees. So definitely you have to buy some warm jackets not to get too cold. Capital city of Poland is Warsaw, a bit less than 2 million inhabitants. Polish currency is like, we don't use euro officially in Poland, and we have our Polish zloty as an official currency. And our higher education system is divided into 2 steps. So after secondary school, you can apply for bachelor's degree. This will last for 3 years. And then after you get bachelor's degree, you can continue your education on master's degree. And perhaps you heard some famous Poles, for example, Fryderyk Chopin or the famous football player Robert Lewandowski. Okay, Veronica, can we continue? Thank you. So now you can see some facts and figures about Lodz, city of Lodz, where the university is located. So population of our city is 700,000. We are the 4th largest city in Poland. Pronunciation is, well, in English we can say Lodz, like University of Lodz. In Polish we say Łódź. Okay, so city of Łódź. And in Łódź we are very proud that we have the largest shopping mall in Poland, Manufaktura, which is very popular among young people. You can have some drinks there, have some fun, and meet your friends there. And Łódź is located only 125 kilometers away from Warsaw, And if you want to get here by train, it will take you like 1 hour and a half. And we are a city like established as a center of textile industry. We used to have manufacturers here. Now they are like constructed into like shopping malls, some places where you can spend your free time. And our city is still under construction. We are changing our buildings like to become a very modern city. Okay, can we have next slide, please? Okay, and here, like very fast, you can see some photos of our city. This is, as I said, the biggest shopping mall, Manufaktura, very famous. Like here you have the hotel, you have many coffee points. And on the next photo, you can see our beautiful green areas, because it's worth to mention that Lodz has like many beautiful green parks. So during summer, during spring, it's very nice, it's very green. Okay, so now let's continue about your documents, because it's very important for us, and we hope that very important for you as well if you decided to apply to our university. So please remember, once you get admitted in the platform, you will have to bring all the original documents once you come to Poland. So please remember to prepare all the documents. For example, the application form, it has to be printed out from the admission platform. So you have to bring the document in paper, like the hard copy of the application form. Remember to bring your high school certificates, which has to be sometimes stamped with apostille. This is for India. For other countries, they have to be legalized by the Polish embassy. Depends on the country. If you have queries, if you are not sure, so please ask us in the platform. Of course, grades sheet with apostille or legalization, the same. What is very important, you have to have a document that we call migration certificate or eligibility statement. This document has to confirm that you are eligible to study at the university. You can take it from your Board of Education in your school, in your, province. It depends on the country, but you have to bring us this document. And of course, you need to have like English language confirmation. Sometimes it's IELTS or it's a medium of instruction, and you cannot travel without passport and visa, that's for sure. Of course, you have to remember about your international insurance. Please make sure that it's valid for Poland or other European countries, or maybe for Schengen. And remember about our deadlines, because so far we have really many candidates in the platform, but do not forget about 15th of July, which is our deadline for applying. Okay, thank you. So here we have we mentioned for you some steps about how to become a student of the University of Lodz. So at the beginning, definitely you have to apply in our platform, Admission Uni Lodz PL, and you should upload all the required documents there. Once you upload your documents, we check them if everything is correct with your documents. And if we say, okay, you uploaded all the documents and they are fine, we can send your application to the faculty coordinator, who will check your grades. Sometimes there is an interview, and whether you meet the criteria, the entry requirements, and you can be accepted, the coordinator is deciding, okay, this person can be accepted. Once you are accepted, you should pay the tuition fee. And we can give you the confirmation letter for visa only when the money reaches our bank account. So please be patient. Sometimes, 5 days, it may take up to 5 days. So 1 day definitely it's not enough. And when we will send you the confirmation letter with all the documents, you can apply for visa, and sometimes you can apply for legalization of your documents if you didn't do it earlier. Okay, so please remember about this. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, and here you can have a look at this chart, and we prepared some before arrival checklist for you. and it is divided into three parts, let's say. First of all, you cannot forget your documents, because all the documents that you are giving to the university, they have to be, let's say, original, like hard copies, legalized, and etc. Okay, and you have to sometimes print some documents from the platform, and everything has to be prepared by you. So what about accommodation? You can choose whether you want to stay in the dormitory or you can choose private accommodation. But of course, with private accommodation, please be careful because there are some agencies that you really cannot trust. So please double check, ask your friends who are staying in Lodz, maybe for some recommendation. And of course, plan your journey. So of course, buy flight tickets. Sometimes you have to exchange some money and get ready for for paying some taxi, for example, in Poland. And pack warm clothes, because you will be coming here in the autumn season, and it sometimes might be a bit cold for you. Okay, so that's all from my part, and now Mieczysław will tell you more about studies.
Thank you, Justina. Okay, guys, the timeline. As you probably know, the academic year starts in Poland the 1st of October. It might seem different in your country. However, in Poland, this date is kind of stable, and as a consequence of that date, we do require, as the University of Lodz, your personal presence here until last day of September, means September 30. This is because you have to submit all original documents to our office, as well as register at the dormitory or your place of stay, get all access to university resources, like also online ones, and start your classes. Classes starts at the 3rd of October this year. We have this date already confirmed, so you will visit your classes, you know all your group mates and professors until 3rd of October. Also, during that time, last week of September and the first week of October, we are planning some different welcome activities. We will tell you a few words more about it in a moment. However, usually all international students are coming here to the city at the last week of September. It is possible to come earlier, however, you have to bear in mind that our dormitories are usually available for freshmen from September 25th. Okay, so if you will come earlier that date, you may need to rent a room in a hotel before checking in at the dormitory of the University of Lodz. Yep. So most important date for you is 30th of September. That's the date you have to be physically presented here in Poland with all the documents was mentioned before. Regarding the housing, we do offer good standard dormitories. The cost of living in our dormitories is 100 up to 140 euro per month, and that includes all taxes and payments. It also includes the internet connection, so you don't have to pay anything in addition. Also, all the students are granted personal student account with internet access available in every university building. How you can apply for the dormitory, you have to choose appropriate option, yes, when the system will ask you during the registration if you wish to stay at the dormitory. So if you wish, you have to answer for that question yes. If you are going to rent some private place, you have to answer no. Final decision about the dormitory will be granted until the end of August. Some of you may receive the dormitory confirmation information at your offer letters, so this information will be also confirmed later. It is also possible to rent some, kind of place in a room or shared student flat, but the prices are higher than at the university facilities. It starts from 200 euro if you wish to rent a room at the student dormitory, which is private one, prices starts from €300 per 1 month. So you have to calculate your possibilities and abilities to pay that amount. But really, our dormitories are located in a good place. We will show you some photo in a moment. Can I ask you for the next slide? So dormitories are also equipped, so you will get you will cover your basic needs with bed, wardrobe, table, etc. However, there is no fridges in the dormitory. You might be lucky one if you will get a fridge in a room. Means some students left the fridge after themselves, but you can also buy small fridges for small amount of money. It is also possible to have direct access to the kitchen, to the shower at the floor. What else? The student lives in shared double rooms, so we do not offer single rooms for any students. You will stay with other person. It is also possible to have a laundry at the dormitory, so laundries are also available. There are no pots and dishes, so you will have to buy it by yourself when you will arrive. I do not recommend to take it with you from your country. However, it's easily accessible and available near to the dormitory campus. Okay, so the photo, this is how the student room looks like. So as I said, the bed, the wardrobe, you can see the fridge here. In some rooms it is possible also to cook, but not in every dormitory. We have 10 dormitories with different standards. That's why prices are different, as I mentioned, from 100 up to €140 per 1 month. Can I ask the next photo, please? Yeah, that's how the student dormitory looks like. Dormitories are located in a really green area of the city, not so far from the city center. It's about 10 minutes by tram, but for the it's located on the campus, so you can walk to any faculty in like 20 minutes. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yeah, something about financial planning. If you come to Poland, you have to plan your finance. We do calculate that for student, it is about €400 per month needed to stay in Poland if the student stays at the student dormitory of the University of Lodz. If you are renting a flat, a place in shared student flat, a private dormitory, this amount is much more higher. However, it also depends on the student. For somebody, this amount will be too much. For somebody, it will be not enough. So it depends. However, we do calculate average for a student. It's about €400 monthly. When you will come to Poland, it is common to use cash as well as credit card here as well. So you can use both payment methods. When you will be at the airport, we do not recommend to exchange all your money due to the exchange rate. It might be not useful, not so high. So we do recommend to exchange small amount of money to get to Lodz from Warsaw Airport, because most probably you will land at the Warsaw Airport. And after arrival, you can easily exchange money here in the city if you wish, but also you can pay by card almost everywhere. There are also some government requirements regarding financial planning for international students. This is also the requirement for visa purposes. There's a stable amount for months the government requires from international students, which is 700 zloty. If you are planning 1-year visa or 15-month visa, you shall calculate that amount for the period of stay. Also, in addition, you have to add here accommodation funds. So it is University of Lodz dormitory. It's about 100 up to €140. If other place, you have to calculate it. And also the government requires to have 2,500 zloty for return ticket to your home country, just in case. So if you will go for a visa and you will submit your application, you also have to show the necessary amount of money. We do recommend to show not less than 16,000 zloty to the embassy. However, if this amount of money is much more higher, it's better for you, so you can increase your visa chances. Yeah. Okay. May I ask next slide, please? Welcome activities. Yeah, we do offer a lot of welcome activities. During the first week of October, you will have to attend a welcome meeting for all international students. Also, there will be available some sport activities, cooking workshops, also silent disco. However, we do develop some new tools for freshmen, which are onboarding. An onboarding course, as well as all international students can visit our welcome point at the main library of the university, where you will know more from a colleague of mine, Anna Stolarek. So I am passing the voice to Anya. Are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here. Okay. Thank you, Mieczysław. Hello, everyone. My name is Anna, and alongside my colleagues, I also work at the University of Lodz in the International Relations Office. So now I will present my part of the presentation, which will tell you more about the two initiatives that we have launched last year. I highly encourage you to really pay attention to this part, because those initiatives can be quite beneficial to you if you ever decide to apply to our university and become part of our academic community. So the initiatives that I'm talking about is a mentor initiative and a welcome point initiative. As IRO, International Relations Office, we have selected a group of students from higher years who we call mentors to help new international students with their adaptation during their first weeks in Łódź. Any student of the University of Lodz can become a mentor. We don't discriminate. So a mentor can be someone who comes from Poland, but a mentor can also be someone who comes from India, Bangladesh, Zimbabwe, Ukraine, and so on. So we have a very interesting mix there. Currently, we have over 17 different nationalities who decided to partake in the initiative, which is really great news. We are also very happy to hear that our international students want to become mentors, because if you really think about it, they are the perfect candidates for this. They know what it's like to come to a new country. They know about the challenges that new students might face. So they can really relate to your situation. They have the first-hand experience. So if you're going to be accepted into our university, and let's say you're not going to know where your class schedule is, or maybe you're not going to know where your faculty is, you can always reach out to a mentor who will help you in that process, and they will point you in the right direction. And who knows, maybe when you are going to pass the first semester, you might want to consider becoming a mentor as well, to help new international students that will come along, and you will help them in the same way mentors have helped you. You never know. Now, how can you find mentors to receive some form of assistance? This ties in with our second initiative. You can find mentors at Welcome Point. Now, what is Welcome Point? Welcome Point is a place that is located in our main library of the University of Lodz. After you're going to submit all your documents at IRO, you will be asked to visit the main library. It is not very far from our office. It's 5 minutes at best. And when you're going to arrive there, you will be able to find the mentors in that space. So if you'll have any questions about the university, classes, the city itself, the mentors will assist you in that physical setting. At Welcome Point, you will also find a QR code that will allow you to join a WhatsApp group. The group chat is going to be full of new international students who will be on the same boat as you. But it is also going to be full of mentors. So in the future, if you'll have any questions, but for some reason you won't be able to come to Welcome Point regularly, you can ask all your questions in the WhatsApp group, and the mentors will help you in the group chat virtually. Okay, next slide, please. Another thing that we are working on is an onboarding course for international UL students. It will consist of 4 modules. Each module focuses on crucial topics that students should know, they should be familiar with. So things like university life, university clubs, dormitories, health insurance, and so on. The training course itself will be available on the Moodle platform, and we encourage all new students to give it a go because all the information there is quite valuable and overall can make your stay at Łódź a lot easier. This is actually a screenshot from Module 1 of the training course. And the character that you are seeing right now, and maybe you've seen them in other slides, is called Alex. He is the main character who basically guides you through all the modules. So remember his face because you might run into him again if you ever decide to study at our university. You'll definitely see him more than once, I'm sure. Okay, so that would be all from me. Thank you so much, and I'll let my colleagues take it away from here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Anya, very much. We are about to start our Q&A session. I can see some questions on the chat already, so we'll read them, all of them at the moment, and we'll answer all of them at the moment. Can I just ask you, Veronika, for the last slide, please? I would like to thank to all of you who came to our webinar today, and once again say thanks to Polish National Agency for Academic Exchange, which is the sponsorship institution in the project strengthening of our enrollment activity under the program Welcome to Poland 2022. Yeah, that's all from the merit part of our presentation. Let's go to the questions. Then the first, I know is it kind of question, but Manish said that, and in Poland it rains anytime. Yeah, that's true. Maybe Justina, you can elaborate something about the weather here in Poland.
Okay, so as I said during my presentation, you can experience 4 seasons in Poland. So when you will be coming here by the end of September or the beginning of October, this is like the autumn season. So definitely you can expect many rains during this time. So what you can do is just to buy warm clothes, get umbrellas, and you will be ready for the Polish weather.
Okay, thank you. The next question from Lahar, sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Can I pay the tuition fee in United States dollars?
Okay, so as I answered to this question, okay, maybe not. So the tuition fee has to be paid in. Unfortunately, this is the rule for Poland, and to every university in Poland, you should pay in euro currency only.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to remind you that the currency in Poland is Polish zloty. However, for all international transfers as the university, we do use euro. The next question is about scholarships. Do we have any scholarships for international students?
Me again?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Okay, so according to my answer, so it is possible to apply for a scholarship, but only after the first year of studies. So at the beginning, like the first year, you have to complete it, and then you have to have very good grades to apply for a scholarship. And remember that only 10% like of the best students from, I don't know, probably from the study program can get the scholarship. Okay, so only after the first year.
Okay, great. The next question, how long does it take to get an offer letter? Maybe I'll answer. From the moment you will submit all required documents in our system, it is up to 2 weeks. It depends on the faculty you will apply. It might take 4 days for some faculties. For some faculties, it might take about 2 weeks, especially for the faculty of management, where in addition you have to pass an interview. But it is usually up to 2 weeks from the moment all the documents are okay. It might happen that some documents are rejected by the office. It means they are scanned not in a proper way, or there are some doubts. So from the moment all the documents are okay, it's up to 2 weeks. The next question. What do we have it? Is it possible to apply for a scholarship after the first year? Okay, it's the answer. I cannot book a visa interview. Can you help me? Okay, as the university, we unfortunately do not have any, impact on the embassy. You have to just, refresh the embassy webpage on daily basis and look for available appointments, or if you're applying through the company, which is outsourcing company for Polish ministry, so you have to refresh their webpage too. As the university, we cannot ask the embassy for processing somebody's visa or getting the appointment earlier, so you have to manage it by yourself, unfortunately. So we are sorry about it. We know that's hard process for you and time consuming. We keep fingers crossed for all students. That is why our admission deadline is 15th of July. So you have also August and September to process the visa. Yeah. Okay. What do you recommend is the best place for exchanging money? And the question is addressed to Justina.
Okay, it's a tricky question. So as I said, it's better not to exchange money at the airport because the exchange rate is a bit higher than in other common places. So once you come to Lodz, you can go to an exchange office. And this is the best place that we recommend for exchanging money. Of course, you can use different cards. You can open a bank account in the bank, and then, of course, you can have some Polish money on your bank account.
Okay, thank you. So the next question is about English proficiency. Am I eligible for admission with IELTS 5.5? May you answer, please, Justina?
Okay, according to our admission requirements, we accept IELTS only from 6 points. So the total bound has to be 6 or above 6. Okay, thank you. There is a doubt about slides. Somebody cannot see anything. If you have any doubts about slides, you can ask us through the messages at the admission platform. So that's the easiest way to contact us. If you will write to the email is not is not an option to contact us in fast way. Fastest way is to contact us through the admission messages. There is a tab with messages after my data and my application. There is my messages option. If you will ask any doubt there, please be sure that we will answer you soon. The next question, can you please tell me what's the last day to submit the fee, as I have already got accepted
in the Uni of Lodz? Justina?
Okay, so I will answer because I can see a few similar questions about the deadline. So once you are accepted to the University of Lodz, you have 2 weeks for making the payment of the tuition fee. If you need any additional invoice, please write us a message in the platform and ask for this invoice, okay? It's not an automatic process with submitting, uploading invoice into the platform. You have to request for it, and then we prepare it, and it's being signed by the head of our office. And maybe I will also continue with another question. So of course you have to pay the tuition fee before applying for student visa. Okay, because once you are applying for a student visa, you have to show your confirmation letter. Sometimes to book a slot in the embassy, you have to show your acceptance letter, or confirmation letter that you already got it from the university and you already paid the tuition fee. Okay, if for any reason you will not get a slot in the embassy or your visa will be rejected, we will refund your tuition fee. Okay, so in this situation, you have to send us the rejection letter from the embassy, and you will give us your bank details. And of course, we will try to, as soon as possible, send you the money back.
Okay, thank you for that. Another question is about computer science program. It is mentioned in that after completing additional requirements, you can go for a computer science teacher. Can you please tell me more about the additional study module requirements regarding this?
I have no idea. Okay, because you have to understand that we are admission officers, okay? And if you have any specific questions about the study programs, we have to refer your questions to the faculty coordinator. Okay, so maybe can you write, dear candidate, like Mr. Khan, can you please write your question in the admission platform, and we will do our best to send your question to the faculty coordinator who will answer your question. Okay, this is the best way that we can do it.
Okay, so the next question is from Mohammed Salman. I have no international English language testing system certificate, but I have completed my 4 years graduation in English. My university provided me medium of instruction certificate in English. Am I eligible for applying? Okay, maybe I'll answer. Yes, with medium of instruction confirmation, you can apply for studies at the University of Lodz at the same rules as IELTS or TEFL or any other certificate holders. Certificate we do accept, because we do not accept all the certificates. So medium of instruction is acceptable if your previous educational level was finished in English medium. The next issue, I would like to know about how many classes in a week for master's program in computer science. Justina?
How many classes in a week? Okay, so you have to be prepared that you're applying for full-time studies, and you may have classes from Monday to Friday. Sometimes you have classes from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. So for sure the first semester is the hardest. So please expect that you will have classes Monday, Friday, 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Okay, and there was another question from Mr. Salman. Is there any possibility to late attend in Poland? Okay, so unfortunately not. Please, dear candidates, please remember that academic year in Poland starts on the 1st of October, and this is the last possible date for you to arrive and to come to the university and to bring your original documents, because only once you bring your original documents, you can be enrolled as a student to the university. And the last possible date to do this, to complete this process, is 1st of October. Okay? We can continue.
Okay, next question is about the tuition fee for a computer science bachelor. The tuition fee for computer science is €3,000 per one academic year. A bachelor's degree lasts 3 years, master's degree lasts 2 years. So it's €3,000 per one academic year for computer science. The next question, I'm interested in business and digital analytics. Can you guide me? Its interview, is it technical or what? Justina.
Okay, so in the admission platform, you have the explanation of some additional tasks that you have to complete for business management like programs, for the master's degree programs. You should prepare an assignment, and the interview will be about this assignment. Okay, so it will be like I don't know, rather technical interview about your preparation for the study program. Definitely about the article that you choose.
Okay. The next question is job-related question. Can I do part-time jobs along with my study? Is there enough jobs available in Lodz city? Maybe I'll answer. Yes, there is enough job places available in our city. We are fourth largest city in Poland. However, we have to stress it out once again that the first semester and the first year of studies is the hardest one. So if you are planning to start your job at the very beginning, please be sure that your studies might be not successful and you are coming to Poland based on student visa. If you will be crossed out from the list of students, you will not pass something. We have an obligation to report it to our border patrol, and your visa will be cancelled in this situation. So once again, we have to stress out that working and studying during the first semester or even 1 year might be very challenging for you. Yeah, we do have a lot of students who are managing, to make at the same time job and study, but not at the first year. Okay. Next question. Can I submit my document legalization on arrival in Poland? Justina.
Okay. Of course, I will answer. As I said before, definitely document legalization, originals with original stamps and etc. The document, they have to be submitted to our office on arrival in Poland. Okay, so maybe I'll continue with a few questions. So can I submit fee without invoice? Yes, of course. This invoice is only for the bank. In some countries, it's not possible to transfer money without showing the invoice, like the reason why you are transferring the money. Okay, can the tuition fee only be transferred through a bank transfer or not directly through a credit card? Of course, you can, take your money in cash and go directly to the bank, show our invoice, and the bank cashier, the bank officer should help you and transfer the money to the university bank account. Okay, about the job market, we've already explained. And also we can say that at the university we have a career office. Okay, so once you complete your first semester, you can visit their office and maybe they will help you to find some practice. Okay, some internships. Okay, so they are very, very helpful at our university. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, there is a question about the problem in the admission system. Probably you cannot send your application because you did not upload your application form. However, just to make sure, I asked Justina to elaborate this issue.
Okay, sorry, sir. We remember your case. We are very sorry for this because we are having some technical problem. Managers, and hopefully tomorrow or the day after tomorrow this problem will be solved. It's not a very common problem. It happened for the first time, but unfortunately they have to check it and they have to, I don't know, correct something in the platform, and you will be able to submit your application. We are very sorry for this.
Okay, next question is about Karta Pobytu. Do I still require student visa? No, Karta Pobytu works at the same way as student visa. If you have a visa, you cannot have Karta Pobytu. If you have a Karta Pobytu, you cannot have a visa. It's like, the same document, but the name is different. The next question is, you said that we have to show uni refusal letter from the embassy for the refund of fee, but what if I can't book an appointment? Could you please, Justina, once again explain the refund policy of the University of Lodz?
Okay. So, of course, the best for us would be just to have your refusal letter from the embassy, but of course we understand that in some countries, definitely in India, it's not easy to get a slot in the embassy. So, of course, it's possible to get the refund if you don't get the slot from the embassy.
Okay. Next question is about private dormitories. Does it have an independent kitchen? However, this question is already answered through messages. Sir, just in case if you wish to rent a room in a private dormitory, you have to contact them. But in my opinion, they have well-constructed websites, and all the details are explained at the website of that facilities. Next question, can I transfer PLN for fees and also in more than one transaction as I have a month limit? As it was explained already by Justina, the currency for tuition fee payments is euro currency. Regarding multiply payments, yes, it is possible to do it in multiply payments. If you have any limit, you can do it day by day, just till the moment the amount will be at the level of the tuition fee. The next question is about lessons on Polish language also. Justina, can you answer, please?
Okay, so probably you are applying for studies in English and you would like to learn some basic Polish just to, communicate in the city or communicate with other students. And this is possible, but this is something additional. And you have to visit our School of Polish and register there for their Polish language course. And sometimes they offer some afternoon Polish language course, depends on the number of students who will, of course, enroll for this program. Okay, I will also answer for the second question. There's one candidate, Mr. Shagzdaib, I'm sorry for mispronunciation, who got admission in May, and he is asking whether he can still submit the fee. So, dear candidate, could you please ask this question in the admission platform, because we have to check what happened and why you did not pay the tuition fee earlier, because we already have mid of June. So please contact us in the admission platform and we will explain you what's the best solution for you now. Okay, and Mr. Manish, but my Karta Pobytu was for work and tied to an employer. So for us, it's not a problem. You can apply with this residence permit, and then you will report to the migration office that you became a student. Okay, and it should be fine. Okay, and the last question for the moment, because unfortunately we are about to finish our Q&A session for today. So is it possible to defer semester in case of visa issues? Unfortunately, it is not possible because, as I said before, academic year starts on the 1st of October and you have to be present here on the 1st of October. And then we do not offer, any online classes. You have to start attending classes from the 1st of October. Okay, and please remember that we have only one admission a year. So next admission will start in May and the academic year starts in next October. Okay, so I hope this is clear for you.
Yeah, there was another question about the extension, but the answer is the same. Do I need eligibility certificate for master's, Justina?
Well, yes. Yes, we require eligibility statement from every candidate, both for bachelor's and for master's, the same.
Next question is about exchange program during bachelor. Yes, it is possible. If you will start your studies here in October, you can apply in January, February next year for an exchange program, which will start from your second year. It is possible to go to exchange for any European country which is Erasmus Plus program member country. However, we do have some other possibilities. It is possible to have also some, mobility window during your studies. Okay. Shall we finish? Let's see. Okay, that's all the questions for the moment. It was a pleasure to have all of you here. If you do have any additional questions, I would like to remind you that the fastest way to contact us is asking us through the message in the admission platform. So you can do it anytime. We are open as an office from Monday to Friday from 8 in the morning till 3 p.m. So that's the time you can call us, or we are answering your questions. Thank you once again to all of you for being here, and good luck with your applications, good luck with your visa processes, and hope to see you in October here.